That was the smoothest transition we've ever done. We're absolutely professionals at this point.
Uh-huh.
Hello, hello everybody. Hey guys.
Hello, friends.
Hello friends.
What up, squad?
Squad. We are here. All of us are here. So hello and welcome to episode 93 live and in person. Still working on my mic a little bit.
Just retweeted it, so
Oh,
go
we're
out there and
just
do
killing
the
it.
thing.
Just killing it. Let's put our names up there so people know who we are.
Who are we?
Ta-da! Look at us go.
Great
We
job.
know what we're doing. Welcome, as always, to Whatahockey, the best podcast in Texas, chatting all things hockey and the culture that surrounds it. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and even LinkedIn, where we are not very active because we don't need to be.
Well, I've been pretty active on there lately.
You
No
have?
reason in particular, but just happen to be on there a lot lately in the last 2 weeks or so.
Foreshadowing.
Nah, maybe, but no. Maybe. Who knows?
Sorry, we're almost to Christmas time. We'll get into that in a second, but yeah, keep up with us on all the social media platforms with the latest and greatest updates and edits and whatnot. We also have our shop, the second official Whatahockey shop. The link is in our Instagram. Go check that out. The last call for this order of jerseys ends this Friday. Well, hopefully more people watch this so they can spread out the good news that it does end Friday. But we will be back with more jerseys as time goes on, so have no fear. We will be bringing more jerseys. I want to make sure I sound okay.
Sounded fine to me.
All right, now we're moving and grooving. I feel better now. Yeah. I feel better now. But yeah, so Friday, November 18th is going to be the final day to order your custom Whatahockey jerseys. We have two options for you, and we have two different styles for you, so you can get the sublimated or the threaded. Yes, we are releasing our first ever stitched jerseys, so make sure to head over to our link in our Instagram to get that order today, or go to xjerseys.com and type in Whatahockey when you search for the group, because that's us. That's who we are. That being said, we're super excited to have everyone that's going to be joining the show today. And by that, I mean the people that are watching and sharing this beautiful evening with us. Make sure to get your orders in because we want you guys to support the show. We're all going to have jerseys. So blah, blah, blah. The gang is here in full force. All four of us from Whatahockey are on the show. We have calculated our timelines to match up absolutely perfect. So you guys know exactly what time it is. It's time to catch up with everybody, chat about the week that was, because we did bring you a show last week, and Patrick absolutely murdered the stats last week and saved us from a very tired me. Absolutely exhausted. I was, at one point I said Hudobin was high when I meant to say like high salary, and I didn't even realize it. Patty was like, did you mean high salary?
How
and I
can
was
you
like,
tell?
I was like, what did I say?
Bobby's going to sue you for slander for saying he's the highest in the league.
Highest in the league. That's what it was. He's the highest in the league.
For the Avalanche
he's on the Russian. That? He's on that Russian gas. So, but Pat, how has the week treated you? How was your weekend? Tell us everything and more.
Weekend was fun. Played some golf on Saturday, and then kind of half-assed watched the OU game. We lost because we suck. But really just looking forward to the next weekend because heading up to Norman for Bedlam. 6:30. It's going to be like 26 degrees, I think.
Them's is football weather.
It's going to be terrible. Last time I went to Bedlam, I almost got in a fight, so I'm hoping to avoid a repeat of that.
Yeah, just fully commit this time.
That's a story. Do we need to?
Yeah, just go into it now.
Yeah, it's not almost getting in a fight if I just go ahead and go all out and drop the gloves a little bit.
Yeah, get it, Tilly.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Hoping to hit up Cajun King, which if you're ever in Oklahoma City, would highly recommend. Some of the best catfish you'll ever have. That's a little free plug for Cajun King.
Always looking for sponsors. Hit us up, Cajun King.
What's up, Cajun King?
What's up, fellas? What's up, guys?
In, Norman? Yeah, go check out Cajun King. Best catfish on the planet.
It's on 64th Street in Oklahoma City. It's a buffet. They bring the catfish to your table. Like, they have a bunch of other food at the buffet line, but they bring catfish to each plate or each table. It's incredible. would recommend.
I would go to Norman for that. I'm not the biggest OU guy, but I would definitely I would venture up to Norman and have a time up there.
Man, Norman's a fun place to visit. I would not recommend living there personally, unless you're an OU student. But for a weekend, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm in.
We could figure something out.
They have hockey.
I have some other friends. Team. I have some other friends from up that way, and we can make a thing of this.
Hit up Riverwind, go lose some money. That's a casino in Norman.
I don't know. I've had pretty good luck with the casinos the last couple of times I've gone. So
keep going to Norman. There you go.
Got to keep the momentum, keep the mojo rolling. But Shannon, hey, how are you?
I'm here.
How was your week? How was your weekend? Shannon ran into me at my current funding my adventure of life situation. It's called a job. She bought some pants. They make women's things for the hockey players now.
They do. What a time to be alive, Fink. So nice. No, that was a really, really good day for me. A lot of people, some people know, some people don't. I have some, intestinal issues where I have basically like pre-cancer in my stomach, and my doctor has been following it, and we've been getting endoscopies and everything done. And a few months ago, they found a spot, and they were concerned, that it'd be cancer. And basically, I got the all clear on Friday. So all the cancer threats are gone.
Snaps all around.
Snaps all around.
I know. So I celebrated by buying hockey equipment.
She bought pants.
I did. I bought pants.
I bought pants. And then she walked around the store in the pants, which was the best part.
You gotta get a feel.
You gotta try them on though. I totally get that.
I don't even spend that much on jeans. So if I'm gonna spend that much on pants, you gotta be comfortable.
Did you do like the full pretending to skate in them
shuffle? Oh yeah. Every single place
she did that. She also if you're watching or when you're listening to this, if you're not familiar, when you put on hockey pants, it looks like you're wearing a bit of an adult diaper, and she was literally just walking around the store like in an adult diaper.
It was. I had just woken up from anesthesia, so you just can never be too careful. So
gang.
It was strategic.
Mm-hmm. And you always have a waddle to yourself too, whatever.
Yeah, you waddle
unless you're skating, you do have a waddle to yourself whenever you're walking in pants.
It is true. It is true.
It's called the pants dance.
Pants dance.
Pants dance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what that's called.
Yeah. And that beautiful voice and those luscious locks that you hear in the top right corner or see in the top right corner, but hear in your ear holes, that's Jason. He's back. Our resident Papa Jason is back on the show. He is done parking his recreation, and he is absolutely back. No technical issues. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to Kelly.
Thank you, AJ. Major props, man.
Yeah, shout out to AJ, but also shout out to Kelly because she was the backup laptop, and she saved us a couple of weeks ago. But now you're back. You got the beats on. You got the mic rocking. You got a new angle on the camera.
Yeah.
Shannon's still showing all of us up though because she's got a producer that lives with her. I guess they're married, but spoiler alert.
He's watching right now too.
Yeah.
Wow.
What did we call him at the game? Trevis.
Trevis.
That's Trevis.
I thought you said Travis, but you said
Yeah.
Trev is.
And I said Trev is, and then you were like, "Did you just call my husband Travis?" And I was like, "No, his name's Trev is Trevis." Anyway, Jason, welcome back to the show, man. How have you been?
Dude, I've been great.
There's Trevor.
What's up, Trevor?
In the comments. Yeah.
Travis.
Sorry.
Of the year.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jason, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Glad to be back. Thanks again, AJ, for the hookup with the Lappy Toppy. I appreciate it as I transition into a new laptop. TBD. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, let's see. I was in Colorado the week before. Missed. I guess I recorded that week. The week I flew out, but then last week I missed. I was out in West Virginia. Country roads, take me home.
Take me home.
John Denver.
John Denver's full of shit.
Yeah.
Are we gonna discuss the Germany game?
What?
Did you see the NFL?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
is
they
it
all
Germans?
sang. They all
And they
sang.
say we're
Yeah,
not
Country
cultured.
Roads.
Yeah. Good for them. We like
Yeah.
to have fun over there.
That's the only song they know. It was either that or like the Macarena or something.
Or
Sweet Caroline,
Du
probably.
Hosh from Rammstein.
Yeah.
That would have been sick though.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
both teams come out to Du Hosh with a guy with flames
I
shooting
think
out
it's
of a
against the
backpack.
law to do that though, because I don't think it's allowed to be that lit in Germany. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You're gonna have like 100,000 people just like fucking
Just
raging,
fired
dude.
up.
Just, boom. Just
That's
you know,
fair.
yeah, you can't do that.
That's only allowed in West Virginia.
Oh yeah, dude. There's not even enough people to fill up that stadium in West Virginia.
That we
That place-
know of.
Oh yeah,
They live in the
You're right.
hills.
The hill people. Sorry, West
Mhm.
So-
Virginia.
no, I mean it was really cool though. Like, okay, so like they get like all 4 seasons in West Virginia, I guess,
That's
or like
weird.
where I was up there, in like the not quite the Northeast, but the East. Yeah, the East Coast, I guess. Anyways, really nice. It was beautiful out there. Honestly, you have to fly into Pittsburgh, and then you cross like 3 states getting there. Like, I guess you're in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia, but like you go to Ohio like twice because of where the road is. So it's cool. Whatever. I had a great time. Learned a lot. Got to take a lot back to my team and implement it into strategies and what we're doing. All that corporate jargon.
Learned a lot about myself.
I did actually. So
Had a
we
little
had to take
peyote.
like a Myers-Briggs test like beforehand, and there was a lot of like personality stuff.
Nice. Well, I also saw that someone got themselves back on the ice.
Yeah, dude.
They're back,
Friday.
baby.
Shoulders back. I'm
Shoulders back.
probably like 86%
They're
there.
just fist
Like,
pumping.
It
That's
still
not a good
hurts.
number because 86 usually means cut it out.
Yeah.
Well, 86 is my number, so like that's
Oh, that's true. That's true.
yeah. But yeah, man, I got like some slight pain like right up here. At least, hey, we got video, man. Like I could show the French fries like right here. If you guys know what this could possibly, I just do some
Rotator cuff?
stretches. Yeah,
I'm
no,
not a
deltoid?
doctor, but it looks like a shoulder.
Mhm.
yeah,
The shoulder bone's connected to your
Inside.
arm bone.
exactly. Inside here.
Something.
But yeah, the doctor actually told me, like, gave me the all clear. They were like, the best way to do it is just don't overdo it. And he was like, but yeah, get back out there like once a week, I guess, and continue to do your stretches, and we'll be good.
That's
That's
what a
awesome.
doctor's for.
Nice.
Nothing to it
Yeah.
but to do it. And you also were using your brand new District 5 Conway and Banks themed bag.
Okay.
And that means because Patty and I covered these last week, but you're back. So it's all you all the time. Tell me and all of the beautiful French fries and listeners that are seeing this live and will hear this another day about the Conway and Banks bag and how phenomenal they are.
Dude, okay. I got really spoiled with my red bag, the gold lamp red bag, but this new one, that District 5 colorway, it is so sick in person. Like,
Fox
I finally
on the
broke it
board.
out.
I saw
Yes.
that.
Sorry.
Foxa!
Oh,
Welcome!
Serious?
Shorty!
hell yeah. There we go.
Sorry to interrupt Conway and Banks.
No. I
Sorry,
think
Conway and
they'll
Banks.
appreciate
Roddick
it.
Foxa doesn't normally do this.
You know, he decided
Yeah.
to show up tonight. Thank you.
Absolutely.
What a
Right.
horrible giveaway.
Hey, I'll take it. A giveaway is a giveaway is a giveaway is a giveaway. Like
Love a
the
good giveaway.
giveaway that we did with
Boom,
the Conway
boom,
and
boom!
Banks
Segway,
bag.
segway!
Because if you're looking to replace that old moldy hockey bag with a busted zipper on the side, go check out conwayandbanks.com or go to the link in our bio. Go check it out there. They make premium quality bags that are just built to last. They include removable organizers that keep all your gear organized, and they keep everything dry with those nice, beautiful waterproof materials in the giant vents on the side.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite feature, guess what?
What?
It's that foot mat.
That foot mat, baby.
It keeps my feet super dry in those wet, nasty locker rooms, and they come in 4 different size. 4 different. No. 4
They
different
do
sizes
come in
now.
4. They got wheels, baby.
Wheels!
They got
wow.
wheels.
They got so much more. Man, we got to update this a little bit.
Yeah, we do,
because they've
and
got wheels. They've got the goalie bag now. They've got the adult junior, or the adult large one, the adult small, the junior one. They have the backpack now. They have the pond bag now.
Oh,
Yep.
backpack.
Oh, it's so
Man, they're
sick. And
killing
they
it.
come in 4 different sizes for the regular bags, not the
Mhm,
other
mhm,
bags. The other
mhm.
ones only come in the 3. Sorry. But you can get 10% off by using code Whatahockey10 and get your gear to the rink in
I love that. That's the one thing that we've latched on to.
Yeah.
Snaps all around.
Much better
before I
read than I
jump-
did last week, Jason.
No, you did great. You did great. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
And don't you sell yourself short, man.
Don't you dare sell yourself short. If you guys are watching at any given point, if you have questions, comments, concerns, please drop them in the comments. We will answer them throughout the show. Stars are up 4. Our Stars are tied 4-4 against the Tampa Bay Lightnings. Yes, I said that. Ha ha ha. I hate Tampa Bay so much.
I'm with you.
I hate them. I hate them. It's not. I mean, I won't ramble on too long. Christmas is right around the corner, so make sure to head over to saucetoss.com. Use code WATASAUCE for 10% off your entire order. Hashtag bags for beauties. Give the gift of sauce this Christmas with saucetoss.com. 10% off with WATASAUCE as the promo code. It's honestly a fun game. I will be whipping that game out all Christmas long, all holiday season long. So whether you're celebrating Kwanzaa or Christmas, or whatever you celebrate it with the gift of sauce. Bam. Sauce toss.
We're going to sauce so hard.
Bags for beauties.
So hard. Hashtag bags for beauties. They got some cool stuff going on over there for their Christmas or holiday season, rather. Shout out to the guy who runs their social media, and I hope he's still doing it because this guy has a cool name. Guess his first name. Anybody? Off the top of your head, guess his first name.
Jeff.
It's October. They call him Tobes.
That's his name.
His
Tobes
legal birth certificate name is October?
Mm-hmm.
Like on purpose?
Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
His wake me up when September ends. My name's October. Anyway,
Wake me up.
I'm back. I got to skate with AJ. Another shout out for AJ. I hope he hears this. Again, we're getting more people in here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments. We'll get to them here shortly. Everything is just, we're firing on all cylinders. Pippi over here is asleep. She's been pooping and shitting and pissing and farting in the house.
I have to interrupt this.
Oh,
you have I'm a little late, but you got to do your Be Real, okay? You guys on Be Real?
No, and I'm not on Snapchat. That lasted
Yeah,
literally a week.
Dude. Oh man,
That was a waste of my life. I'm sorry. That app
Hold
is
on.
so done.
I sent you like 6 snaps, Fink.
And I
That
missed
should have been enough.
all of them.
That's why he
Just
doesn't do
can't-
it anymore.
Yeah,
I just can't.
Why do
No.
you hate us, man?
It's not.
Why do you
There's
hate
just
Snap?
nothing. I have Instagram, and Instagram has the exact same features.
Me and
You know
Jason
what else?
snap every day.
You know what
Every
else
fucking
Instagram?
day, dude.
You know what
Gotta
else
keep up that streak,
Instagram
boy.
has? Instagram has memes. They have memes, and I like memes because they make me giggle.
Yes.
I
Fink and
make
we
memes by
fastball
myself.
memes at each
I
other.
make memes of myself.
No, I don't know. Minute 43 left in the third period. Stars and the other team from Florida.
Stars
Not-
and them.
not-
Hey, did we
Yeah,
figure out
Stars and
another
them.
streaming way to watch it other than Bally's?
No, and thank you for bringing that up. Actually, before we jump into all this, I want to make sure that everyone is taken care of by our friends over at GAC Service Co. Hockey season
yes.
is here. Winter is officially here. Guys and gals, everyone listening and watching, it's cold outside. Deal with it. It's amazing. People like me that are a little bit THICC have been waiting for this for so long. Yes, thick.
Right.
Call 972-278-6739. Again, 972-278-6739. Get all of your HVAC needs taken care of. Get your heater taken care of, because I know a bunch of people are going to turn their heater on and they're going to be like, my house is burning down. It smells like something's burning. No, that's what happens when you turn your heater on after not having it on for like 9 months. It's enough time to make a baby. So that being said, HVAC, yeah, it's true. We have a woman on the show. She can confirm she has 2 of them. What do we call them?
Crotch fruit.
Crotch fruit.
Yeah.
Anyway, 972-278-6739 GAC Service Co. They've been around in North Texas for 30 years. Make them part of the family on your end, because they are part of our family. They are awesome. Trey, if you see this or hear this, checks. Anyway, yeah, Bally's Sports Southwest strikes again because as it stands right now, the only visible way I can watch this game is on my cellular device, which is an iPhone. If you have an Android, you're a freak. But I can't watch it on my computer. I can't put it on my TV. I can't watch it on my MacBook Pro. Yep, MacBook Pro.
Overtime.
So
I'll take a point on the road any day of the week.
Yep.
But Bally's has once again stifled me and made me not love them. I finally gave way because our favorite website, you need VPNs. And hey, Rob, you need VPNs now, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And Rob is an absolute beauty. One of the first guys to buy from our Whatahockey shop with X jerseys. He's got a phone case. He's posted it. If you're not part of the French Fry group on Facebook, reach out to me or any one of us on the show, and we will add you. I'm pretty sure it's public. You can just add yourself. But yeah, Bally's, once again, stifling Stars fans. Absolutely stifling us from watching the team that we love so much go into overtime against those guys from Tampa. That's all I have to say about that. I don't want to go off in too much of a tangent, but they are an absolute joke of an organization. Patty, you said it a couple of weeks ago. You said, I cannot wait for them to go bankrupt and have to sell out to somebody else. Girl, same, because I cannot with them anymore. I'm spending $20-something a month just to specifically watch Stars games and maybe Luka every now and then because Luka magic. But I'm paying them to watch the Stars. And if I can't watch them, why am I paying you my money? Times
so
are hard,
I have an update for y'all. Our usual streaming service has seemed to work out the kinks. I think there's still a block if your IP is in US and Canada.
Oh, but that's easy.
But I am running CyberGhost. I am currently located in Romania.
How's the weather there?
Whoa, yeah, I hear it's nice this time of year.
I have had no issues, and I actually was ahead of you a little bit earlier, Fink, which is a first. I'm usually very far behind.
This is true.
So, if you know, you know. It works again. CyberGhost is a free extension in Firefox.
Firefox.
I recommend Firefox because their ad block works so much better than Chrome. It's like night and day different.
Apparently, Brave is the new thing rather than Firefox or Chrome. Brave has the ability to ad block way better than those two. I don't know.
I've still been using Oprah or Opera.
Oprah.
Oprah
everywhere.
This is my wife, Oprah.
No,
yeah, I just donate $1 to an ad block service every month, and it seems to work fine. That's how I watch Ilves. Tempere. We need to get one of the guys from Ilves on the show because the Finnish faithful, those absolute angels over there, have been clamoring for us to talk about them, and I feel so bad because I have not given them the thought that I should because they are an absolute beautiful group of supporters over there. So if you ever hear this, we're still ranked in Japan and Finland. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're not ranked in the US. Damn it if we don't have a trademark over in Japan and Finland, baby.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, the Allen Americans are coming off a 3-game series against the Utah Grizzlies. That's not the name. It is the name.
The name.
The Utah Grizzlies? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking Memphis
right.
Grizzlies, where they finished 1-1-1. They now head to Cincinnati and Fort Wayne this week. The team continues to be led by veteran Jack Combs, who is tied for the team lead in goals with Zach Pachiro, probably coming on the podcast soon, and tied for the team lead in assists with Liam Finley, putting him at the top of the team standings with 9 points in this pretty young ECHL season. Pachiro finds himself on a 4-game point streak heading into the road trip where he looks to add to his point total. The Americans, we love them so much. They will be back in Texas at the CutX Event Center on December 2nd, where you can find us inside the South entrance with another edition of the Allen Americans pregame show brought to you by Whatahockey. Yes, we're so excited that we are literally dropping our things because we are so ready to get back to the CutX Event Center. Want to give them always a shout out. The Americans are a fantastic organization from top to bottom. The team is starting off a little bit wishy-washy, but it's a new year. It's a new head coach with Chad Costello coming in. There's a lot of new guys on this team. Liam Finley being one of them. Hank Crone, friend of the show, who I think will probably get back on in the near future. once he's more settled in back here in the North Texas area. But we are just having a blast hanging out with them. And hopefully we'll get some photos, some official team photos of the Whatahockey crew on the ice with our dasher board, which is in the corner where the Americans shoot twice. So if you see us there at the game, shout out to Jared from Northside Draft House. He tagged us in a photo he took. All love that guy. Love Northside Draft House. Love Blake. Love everything that's going on over there. Dink, one of their chefs, is a choice. The guy knows what he's doing. We talked about getting some Kobe beef into that place pretty soon for all those college kids to not afford. It was a sidebar. It was a sidebar. But yeah, we're super excited to continue this season with the Allen Americans. Hopefully get on a road trip with them pretty soon. But schedules is crazy right now. And then I put for the next update, the Dallas Stars. Period. They are, like we said, tied 4-4 going into overtime with the Thunder. God, I hate them so much. But yeah, we'll see if they can pull this one out. Mason Marchment back on the board finally tonight. He's been kind of missing here in the last couple of weeks. Those old
that thing was
Blues.
a beauty too.
Yeah, he's on a tear. Jason Robertson again. What does that put him at? I think 8 or 9 game point streak. Joe Pavelski with another dip in 10.
He was already at 9, I thought.
10.
Or was it 8 going? I could be wrong.
It was 8 going in, but
or...
he extended it to 9. Him and Rope are both on 9.
Him and Rope too, and Joe Pavelski are top 3 forwards out of 10 in the NHL. They each hold a position in the top 10 forwards in the NHL right now. That Avengers line continues to buzz. We are watching a historical run by that top line led by Jason Robertson, who is on a historical tear right now, who could beat, dare I say, Mike Modano for the most impressive season by an American-born Dallas Star. That sounds right? That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
A Dallas Stars player that was born in America.
Yeah, that's correct. The one. But this team continues to impress us every single day by what they do. Obviously, they're going to have hiccups here and there, but if they can pull out the win, hey, they pulled out a point against a team that they haven't had an issue with ever since they met them in the Stanley Cup bubble final. This is a completely different team than that team was back then. So, you got guys like Patty and I talked about last week, Yoel Kiviranta showing up, Roddick Fox, like we celebrated earlier in the show. If the bottom line can continue to score, or the bottom lines rather can continue to score, then this team, without a shadow of a doubt, if you look at the NHL odds, that little pie chart they do, and it's like, there's, you can make the Stanley Cup in the first and the second and third and the Stanley Cup final round. They have a big piece of the pie. So they're winning games that we really didn't think that they would win. And sometimes having a bit of an issue, we'll revert back to the San Jose game. You give up 5 goals, you're going to lose. And I hope that's not the case. I hope this is a bit of a redemption game for them where they can score 5 goals and win 5-4 rather than losing 4-5. But I got to give credit where credit's due. The Sharks have phenomenal uniforms. Erik Karlsson is playing like he has played. It's been a while since he's played this well. Although he did have that back skate where he tripped up. I think it was last night or Sunday night. He had a oopsie daisy by the blue line. Team went down, scored. You can't do that. So I say this because Pat and I talked about this last week. And now that Jason and Shannon, you guys are here, I have the same question for you. And again, if you're tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Leave some comments, leave some questions in the comments so we can answer those for you. Quiz us. It doesn't have to be Stars, Americans, or Ilves related, but we prefer it would be because that's kind of what our show's about.
A little bit.
Yeah, we're very
Jason
specific to those teams.
We are. Jason and Shannon, I have a question.
Okay.
The trade deadline is approaching. We're going to jump ahead a little bit, and the Stars continue to play the way that they have. And they're first, second, third in the Central Division still. Are you guys buying at the trade deadline? And off the top of your head, is there anyone in mind that you could see the Stars making a push for? We just lost, didn't we? It's okay. Tell me. Just let me down easy. Okay, so that's another loss for the Dallas Stars. I hate Tampa Bay so much. They might be my most hated team in the NHL. Only
oh my gosh
exception.
Sorry.
is the Nashville Predators because gross.
Well, it's the Predators.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
Stupid country music.
All right.
So yeah, Jason
Phone's
and
away.
Shannon, trade
I'm
deadline.
done.
Do you see this team buying? Do you see them buying, or do you see them just standing pat and Jim Nill coming out hot with the I like where this team is at? Because damn it, if I don't too.
I mean, that's what if he's nothing but consistent. So with this is his last contract year. I would not be surprised if he's quite happy with where the team is at. But yeah, in his defense, I am too. I'm quite happy. I mean, I think there's a couple players like Gurianov. He's kind of been out of the limelight a little bit and kind of showing up here and there. And Foxa decided to show up tonight for the first time since
all season long.
Yeah. So trading, I could see maybe a couple players going, but I don't know. Again, I really like where we're at right now. I just wish it would connect a little better.
No, that's fair. I think that's a very fair answer, and I completely agree with you. If this team were to ship anybody off, especially with the cap being such an issue right now,
Yes.
Gurianov, specifically Radek Foxa, because I think Radek Foxa, what did we say, Pat, last week? $3.5 million per?
Yep. 3.25
I'm sorry, but
on the cap.
3.25, and you've scored 1 goal all season long. Now, granted,
he knows the deadline's coming up.
Yeah, exactly. So Jason, I propose the same question to you. Given the situation that the Stars are in right now, continuing this hot kind of start to the season, we're kind of getting into the thick of it. But how do you feel this team will react at the trade deadline? Do you see them making any moves, or do you see them just standing pat?
Kind of like Meatloaf said, Shannon, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, there's not much that I would. You can't make too many adjustments. This team is firing for the most part on 95% cylinders. Like, and if you've got like one small little part, like maybe that could be addressed. But I mean, it could just be finally clicking. I mean, it's still pretty early in the season to be making any rash judgments, but I think we have enough to understand what's happening here. And we've got new leadership happening, and maybe it's finally clicking for the people who are just finally getting it under his leadership, I guess. So I don't know. I would say hold tight.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
I'm a big proponent of not changing up your team though. Like in mid season, like I do the same shit in fantasy football. Like I barely will trade anybody because I drafted you for a reason. I need you to perform. Now, and unfortunately in fantasy football, I can't just go talk to Zach Ertz and be like, hey, dude, get your shit together. Like the coach can do that.
You can. I'm pretty sure he has social media somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not going to tweet him though because I'm not that asshole. Like I'm not his boss.
Hey, Mr. Ertz, this is Jason.
But it's Coach Pete's job to do the fucking. Hey, get your shit together. It's the board's job to make it happen, make it click for him, and I think that's what's happening here. So Foxca, get your shit together, right? And obviously, he did today, so like we're good.
And that's good, and that's I agree with that take as well. I think the one, and I hate to harp on him because I know he's not having the best time, but Gurianov, if you've got Blumo, which congratulations on your first NHL goal.
So proud.
Beautiful goal. But if you got a guy coming up from the AHL who is chomping at the bit to take your spot, and he does so, and he shows up and shows out, I got to feel like it's the process of elimination. If you did not succeed under the Bones era, and now you've got Pete DeBoer, who is a high-octane offensive style coach, and you are continuing to flounder, I don't feel like this is a Valerie Nichushkin situation where Valerie Nichushkin just quit on the team and admitted that years later. I feel like this is just like you said, it's just not clicking. And if it's not clicking, the Dallas Stars are in a very unique situation. Opposite of, you look at a team like the Vegas Golden Knights, who are having a good start, but then you look at their AHL team and you look at their prospects. Their AHL team is, I believe, the worst team in the AHL. The Golden Knights have no one coming up. The Golden Knights know that they have a window. And it's not like with the Stars where we talked about a couple of seasons ago where it's like the window may close a little bit, but it's going to open back up with guys like Jake Ottinger and Jason Robertson and Rupe Hintz. And as we're seeing so far, it's working. The Vegas Golden Knights have no one. They don't have anyone coming up. They don't have that guy. And so the Stars are in a unique situation where if Gurianov continues to struggle, we have many next guys up waiting. And when the season comes to the point where we can call up those black aces, then you bring up guys like we love, like Logan Stankoven, Maverick Bjork. And you've got those guys waiting in the wings, probably still producing. We looked at Stankoven last week. He's at the top of his game and at the top of his league. And so we have those guys waiting to come up. Gurianov has to know that his window is very, very close to being shut with this organization. And it's a shame because he's a likable guy, and I think he does really try with this team. But like you said, if it doesn't click, it's not going to click. And I hope he does well. I'm just going to assume it's not going to click. I hope he does well wherever he goes, unless it's Nashville or Tampa. Then I hope it continues to unclick. So that's where I'm at on that. Sorry. I went off on a little tangent. I don't hate Gurianov. I hated Yoel Kiviranta, and that little Finnish bastard has just like been a spark.
I stood up for him every time you would say something. I love JFK.
I mean, you know what? I'm coming around to loving him again. You know what? He hurt me, and I'm coming back around. Maybe one day. I'm a guy. I'll never admit when I'm wrong.
That's fair.
Yeah, JFK is doing his part. I think we talked about him being the biggest surprise for a few of us. So we've officially weathered the first storm, though. Otter is back. Otter is healthy. Wedgwood did a phenomenal job serving as the starter for this team. Kudos to Matt Murray. He didn't get to play, but kudos for getting your first pro contract. He got a pretty helmet. It's all nice white and victory green. Also, I do want to let Pat down easy. I can't remember. I don't know if it was Prasini, but one of the All-Americans goalies, I think the Americans posted it today, is getting a custom mask painted, and it looks sick.
Parasini is their starter, so it would likely be him.
I can't for the life of me remember who it was because I saw it earlier today, and I have a lot of brain farts. But that being said, I'm pretty sure he has the Longhorns logo on the chin.
It was.
But to make up for it, he does have Tony Romo on one side, who I hate, and Nolan Ryan in the classic Texas
it's pretty
Rangers.
Sick. Oh my gosh!
If he didn't have that gosh darn cow on the chin, and that
daggum cow,
that quarterback that didn't win anything on the side of his helmet. That's a hot take.
To be fair, Des Bryant caught it, so
yeah. Well,
to be fair, no Cowboys quarterbacks over the last 26 years have won anything either. So
zing. The only guy that I will ever respect that put a star in his helmet that played quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys is Troy Aikman, and I want to try his beer.
Aikman.
It's not great,
and it doesn't probably not going to be great.
He should stick to football. Him and Joe Buck make a great pair.
Here it said Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico. Yeah.
That's a great one. Uncle Rico.
There we go. He threw that football over the mountains.
Greatest quarterback in history.
You guys want to see me throw a football over these mountains? But I like that the Americans are getting some style to them. I love it's different in the ECHL, especially for those that are watching or for those that are listening. You guys know in the ECHL, a lot of those guys, they're not making a ton of money yet. We hope that they do. We hope that they succeed and they go on to the AHL and eventually the NHL or over to Liga or wherever they may play. But the customization doesn't really happen that often. You see a lot of guys in their previous team's colors because it's a lot of guys getting call-ups from colleges. Although what was the team that we watched? Dadgummit. Shannon, help me here. What was the team that we watched? They were the San Jose Sharks ECHL affiliate, and it was the goalie from Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy had a whole setup. and then you find out that he was signed to like a 1-year contract and he's making well above basically the entire team. So
Strauss man, and he
Strauss,
did his
yes.
job. He's not
His name
even.
is
He's from
Strauss
here.
man. He's from Arkansas. No,
What?
he's American. But his
Yeah.
name was
Oh, so it's Levi Strauss.
man.
He probably
And
says his
he-
name like Strauss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I see it, Strauss man. Da.
No,
He went to
Strauss,
Michigan
man.
too. Yeah, it's Strauss
What's
man.
up, Strauss, man?
Strauss man.
Oh man, what's up, Strauss?
Strauss man.
What's up, homies?
Anyway, he earns his paycheck. So yeah, he did a great job.
Hey, what's up? Facebook user?
Yeah, wait. What? Yeah, how'd that?
It's generic.
it's
being
Jennifer.
infiltrated.
Her kid.
Why is it hiding her? That's
Yeah.
weird.
know.
Who is it?
Jennifer kid.
Jennifer Kidd. Maybe she doesn't follow us. Maybe she.
Ooh.
How dare you?
Who are you?
The unmitigated gall.
That's
It's
not
the
cool.
But
audacity.
anyway, yeah. So Straussman wore this 6 setup with the shark because they Sharks affiliate with the shark. Wow. They growl but yeah. So it's good to see
What?
the Allen Americans getting a little personality in that. Also, speaking of the Allen Americans, I do want to give a special shout out to the one and only PA, the voice of the Allen Americans in-house, if you will, Lee Hastings. He's making his debut on the show in the form of me shouting him out. He came up to the table last Wednesday night when Shannon and I were doing the Allen Americans pregame show brought to you by Whatahockey and said, "Let me get that jersey." And it was one of my jerseys. And by mine, I mean the one with my name on it. And he said, "I'll wear it. I don't care." And I'll be damned if I didn't get a message from Chuck, old Chuck from El Pilones, the Pylon, saying, "Hey, man, is your dad the PA announcer for the Allen Americans?"
Your dad.
Lee wore that jersey proudly the entire game, and I definitely appreciate him for it. And for that, I think he has earned himself a 1-on-1 or 4-on-1 exclusive interview on Whatahockey.
I think we could get like a 5-minute segment on him. I think. that
Yeah.
should be it.
If you're listening, Lee, thank you. I appreciate
I went ahead and
it.
tagged him really quick on Facebook on the live video. See if
Well,
he,
I want to publicly say I appreciate Lee for wearing another grown man's jersey, and that grown man is me. Also, since we're talking about Lee so exclusively, the referee picture.
I was gonna say he's a man of many shirts.
I mean, wow.
Mhm.
Imagine having him as a referee.
I
You
would.
just look at him wrong and you get a penalty.
You know what? It's uncomfortable.
No. I mean, you know what? It was fitting on him. I'll
No,
give
he
him
looked
that.
great.
Yeah, it was fitting on him. I'll give him that. You know what? You done good. You done
You did
real
it.
good.
You done did it.
You done did it, Lee. And we are so
He's
proud
not
of
reffing
you.
any of my games, Lee.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's frightening.
Is he reffing up in Allen, I guess?
Well, no,
he was reffing the Warriors game in Allen.
Yes, which I think is a big reason why I would actually like to get Lee on the show, because I think hearing about his experience with the Warriors and kind of how they've come up and what they do for the community and what they do for veterans is going to be a really cool thing to talk about. It's going to be a really good thing to spread kind of more awareness about. Also, yeah, I just want to thank everybody for always kind of, including Whatahockey and what they have going on. Obviously, we all have our own separate lives. It's not something that I enjoy, having a separate life. It's awful. I hate being an adult outside of this. This is what I want to do full time. I'm working on it. Give me some time. But thank you for everybody from like Team Solon, who we worked with and donated to the Warriors, to everybody that has their own special groups with their own special organizations reaching out to us saying they want us to be involved. If I could be at every single one of these, I would. I'd quit my job. I would quit everything that I do, which really is just work and this. So my job, and I would literally dedicate all my time to Whatahockey and all of the fantastic people that follow us and spread the good word. That being said, the jerseys are on sale until Friday. Go buy them.
We have stuff for donation for Solon.
Yes, Team Solon.
Team Solon. I have a lot of stuff in my garage for you guys.
Just filling it up and stinking up your garage.
Please help me. I will drive it to Shreveport. Just That's where they are, right? Is Shreveport.
Yes.
I
Yes.
will
Were you gonna put
drive
it on
to
your
Shreveport.
just a big old backpack on your motorcycle and make your way?
Yes.
That wouldn't be an awkward sight to see at all.
Well, people would probably actually see me on the road if that's the point.
Well, that's a good point. We have 5 people watching right now. I mean, 5,000 people watching right now. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. We want to answer any questions you guys have before we wrap up this live episode. We appreciate everyone for tuning in. Again, the Allen Americans are about to go on a little road trip out to Cincinnati and Fort Wayne. That's a subtle drop. And the Dallas Stars did suffer defeat in overtime to that other team in Florida that's not the Panthers. But I'll take a point on the road against that team any day of the week. There he is. Lee, we were just talking about you. Want to say thank you. Thank you for wearing the jersey that had my name on your back all game long last Wednesday. And also, I think that has officially got you the invite to come on Whatahockey. No, this is not a joke. This is recorded. So you can go back and say, hey, you assholes, remember when you said you're going to have me on the show? That is now. It's going to happen. We'll make it work. We'll talk about the Warriors. We'll talk about the god-awful decision to put you in a referee shirt by whoever that was.
You have to talk in your announcer voice the entire time.
We want some more.
P.A. Lee.
1 minute remaining in the podcast period.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad drug. P.A. Lee. It's like peyote, but I don't want either of them. But yeah, publicly want to thank you, Lee, for wearing the jersey and spreading the good word of Whatahockey. Seeing you in that referee shirt. Yes, that is all it took. We do in fact have low standards on the show. Look, you can even see the picture of him in his referee shirt.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's going to scold someone. You just know it. I've never seen his arms swing like that when he's doing something happy. He's so excited to go scold someone and tell
Lee,
someone to get
how many
in the box.
majors did you give out?
Lee majors?
How many ejections did you give? Like I got to know. Like did you toss anybody? You got let us know. Take your time, put in the comments. Yeah.
But yeah, he didn't toss anyone. He got tossed after the game.
Yeah.
Whoa. At Kelly's, the official bar of someone.
That being said, not the Americans.
Hey, not the Americans.
The sauce?
We can't talk about that. We're an official podcast of the Americans. We're not going to get into it. But they are no longer at the other bar. They're at Doty's now. So I'm willing to give it a try. Only call all sides. Let them. Well, that's what we like to see. That's the kind of refereeing we need to see in the NHL. Don't only call off sides. Let them beat the piss out of each other. I'm here for that.
Oh, for sure.
Gonzo, if you're watching,
Gonzo,
if you're watching, you know who you are. You're a disgrace to refereeing all over the sides. But yeah, I'm down to try Doty's. I'm down to try it again. I didn't have a great experience the first time, but I'm always down to. And it was the server's fault. He was weird, but I'm always down to go back and try it again. As long as we don't have to go back to that place that we were going to last season. That wasn't great.
The place which shall not be named.
Exactly, because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But that was like bottom tier option.
Be better.
But we be better. That should be Chili's new slogan.
Be better.
Be better.
Chili's, be better. Or Applebee's.
It
should be
no
Applebee's,
chance. Yeah, but there's no chance. Applebee's is disgusting, and I will
live
live and die by that.
$1 PBR and $1 BBR.
Have you seen the measurement though? When you take like the small glass of PBR and you pour it in the schooner, it's really literally like a couple of sips less.
Well,
they're juicing you, bro.
It's $1.
Don't let them. Applebee's has rats. If you've seen Talladega Nights,
every place has rats. No, you're on the Mississippi here. Some of these places have been here for 300 years. Hannibal Buress.
I do love Hannibal Buress. I wonder what he's doing today. I should call him. Also, I do want to say something. This is kind of wildly off topic before we wrap everything up here. I have Wayne Gretzky's phone number.
What?
And Bobby Orr's phone number.
Call him.
I am so scared to.
Why didn't you lead off with this? This interview, we could have done so much.
The reason I haven't said anything is because I don't have the balls to just randomly text the greatest hockey player of all time and say, "Hey, my name's Jeff, and I do a podcast down in Texas. You won't come on?"
I'll do it.
Okay, does it pop up? Have you started a message and this should be your automatic if it starts popping up and it shows up as an iMessage,
Mhm.
like it already pops up blue, like I think you're good, man. Just go ahead and shoot him a message. But if it pops up green, it's not
He's
even
poor.
worth like texting.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
I
it's not even
swear
worth having on.
Okay, before okay, last thing we talk about. If your hero came up to you or your celebrity crush came up to you and said, "I want to give you my number," and you say, "I would love," let's just use an example for me, Emma Watson. Emma Watson comes up to me and says, you look fantastic in that Whatahockey jersey that you ordered off xjerseys.com. I would love nothing more than to give you my number and spend a wonderful evening with you at Chili's. Here's my number. Text me tonight when you get home." And I say, "Okay, Emma Watson, say less, fam." And the message comes up green. And you find out that your celebrity crush is using an Android. Do you
That's
pursue?
Shopping
No, because you
online.
can't even play iMessage games with them.
You can't.
It's like,
play
what's the
iMessage
point of
games.
living?
There is no
Like, what's-
point.
Yeah.
There's no
What's the
point.
point?
Don't meet your heroes.
Don't meet your
kids.
Yeah.
hero. Yeah, next thing you know, you're going to be paying $8 for a check mark next to your name on Twitter. Like I did
Only-
for Whatahockey, baby.
Only to have it be replaced by another check that had to get put on.
So we have to get like double checks.
Yeah, we have to get double verified
Oh,
now that we're the
cruel world.
official second podcast of the Allen Americans.
Yeah. Yeah, the check. Man, Elon Musk is going to completely
Silly
destroy.
Elon.
You know what? I would be so happy if Twitter just absolutely disappeared tomorrow.
Just tanked.
Oh,
It's true.
we're on a speed run in that direction.
Yeah, we
my
are.
friend.
And Elon Musk is behind the wheel.
I gotta say, it's really entertaining to like watch something decline directly in front of our eyes. I've never experienced that before. It's a lot of fun.
We're
Yeah,
watching.
this-
We're seeing it. We're seeing it live.
This has been a pretty fun
We're
ride.
seeing it live. But I will say this has been a phenomenal episode, as they all are. But I want to thank you guys for taking the time to jump on. Obviously, there's 4 of us, so it's hard to all kind of interject our schedules correctly. But yeah, we did it. Want to thank everyone for tuning in. Want to thank everybody for listening. I do very much appreciate it because one of these days we're going to all be doing this full time and working for a big network. If Bally's calls, it's going straight to voicemail.
I was gonna say, I was like, did block
Yeah, Travis. Woo!
Travis.
He got a
Did you call
podcast
him
nickname and he's not
Travis?
even on the podcast. That's what I get for a Freudian slip.
Most of the time,
uh,
people think his name is Kevin, so Travis is a step up.
Speaking of the
It's
name
unique.
Kevin, that might be
Unique to New
someone
York.
that I am pursuing to get on the show. That's a shout out to all of our Ilvis fans because there are only 2 North Americans on the team, and one of them we've had on the show 3 times. That's Les Lancaster. He can also come back on the show
Good
Well,
dude.
yeah, he could come on
anytime
2
he
more
wants.
times, and we got to get him a gold jacket.
We got to get him a gold jacket. We got to get
gotta
Dutes
get him a
his gold
smoker's jacket.
jacket. We got to get Dutes a gold shower robe. That's what Dutes is getting. Flaunt that around while he's watching Yellowstone.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Also, Seth Enzer. That's another guy. Now I'm just spouting out names. That's another guy we got to get back on the show. He's over with the Pensacola Ice Flyers words of the
Fire?
SBHL. Their season's underway.
Sounds like a new Pokemon species. Oh yeah, the
Ice
Pokemon Ice
Flyers.
Fire. And like they just don't mash like what like.
Okay.
You're right.
Thanks, Jason.
Sorry.
Yeah. Any other closing thoughts? Because I'm about to go fire up the oven and make myself a
Yeah.
tombstone
Anybody else
sausage
have
and
any
pepperoni
Pokemon they'd
pizza.
like to throw out?
Pikachu. That's
Okay.
it. Congrats
I
to
got
Ash
nothing.
Ketchum for finally winning the Pokemon Grand Champion
Snaps
after
It took him
25
37
years.
30 years
years.
in the making.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually sold a Pokemon card just last week.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh,
I made
which
$100
song?
bucks. I made
Hold on,
$100.
Wait, what? Who was it? What kind of Pokemon?
It was
Charizard.
a
It was a hologram Charizard.
Had to be.
it was a
hologram.
hologram 1999 Charizard. It got rated a 7 out of 10, and they gave me $100 for it.
That's all
All
you
right.
sold it for.
Pretty good.
I would ask for 500.
Nice.
Wait, I was like, oh, I was going to the Stars game that night. I was like,
No, it was
perfect.
only. You
Watch
said it was
your
7 out
money.
of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Can
You're
relate.
gonna get
A little
5
bit of
for
fading.
8.5 plus, man.
No,
Hey,
it's
I paid for my
insane.
nachos that night, so I was like, "Thank you, Charizard."
$100 nachos. Good for you.
Yeah, did they put like truffle on there?
It's
Yeah.
hard.
They
It's
put
hard being me.
Snorlax truffle on
Good.
there. They like
Are
chef
you home
made on there.
afterwards?
The
Salt Bae,
American
sorry.
Airlines Center does things. It's built different. That's all I can say.
It's so expensive.
Built different.
Go.
Can you imagine like the American Airlines Center just having a commercial and that's all it says? Like they put like the fake mouth on it and it just says built different.
Built different. Nachos.
Built different. Slurpees built different.
Different.
I
Pizza
think
Hut,
that's going to be
built
the title
different.
of the podcast. This podcast
Yeah.
title, Built Different.
Ooh, there it
Good
is.
one.
Well
Good one.
done.
There it is. That's the name.
That just
Well,
made me have to use my
well.
brain a little bit less tomorrow,
I got you.
which is already not much. But that being said, want to thank everyone for tuning in. Want to thank everybody for listening. Make sure to go like and share this with everybody that you know. This will be available Thursday. So if you're hearing this for the first time, happy Thursday. If you're hearing it for the second time, happy Friday. See what I did there?
Or the third time by Friday.
Or yeah, happy
You
Saturday.
could
Have
be
a great
listening
weekend.
now, like Rob and Lee and Garrett there. Like you guys can all be
Trevor and
Trevor
Everybody
Travis.
that's tuned in and Facebook
Travis.
user.
and Facebook user. Yeah.
Oh, and we might be having another giveaway soon. I have to go pick something up.
Oh, that sounds
Oh.
super, Shannon. That doesn't give anything away. That sounds
It's a surprise.
super.
You have to stay tuned.
You have to stay
It's
tuned.
very super exciting.
Yeah. Anything
Whoa.
that's free is super, but this one's really super.
I think I can handle picking it up on my own.
Hey. Anyway,
Anyway,
let's wrap it up. There's a giveaway coming. You guys know.
Lee's giving out
Free
free cupcakes.
cupcakes, baby.
Lee, you're bringing us cupcakes?
Wow,
Love
that's so
cupcakes.
nice of him
Lee,
to offer
you're like
that.
the nicest.
Mini
Yeah.
cakes. Who
Need our
wants to start it
addresses
off?
or,
Because
like,
I don't know.
meeting up
Like,
or what?
probably just eating up. Someone lead it
Oh,
off.
who's going first?
Go Fink.
Some what? No, I
Fink goes
ended.
last.
Sorry.
Built different.
Is that the new one? Is that your new one?
No. Same voice.
Make good choices.
Stay sassy. Always.
And no matter what, even if you're built different, forget your Kermit tattoos. Good night, everybody.
Free
Nice.
breadsticks
Outro
at Pizza
music
Hut
here.
and AAC because they're
Outro,
built
outro.
different.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.